I hope you had a great week. I hope you're having a great weekend wherever you are in the world watching. This is your late night vampire. Some of you are late, some of you are early, some of you are midday. Hope you had a great week. I know that the markets have been down now for 7 days in a row. So everybody's like, Rich, what do we do, Rich? Where do we invest, Rich? How do we make money, Rich? And I said, don't you worry. I got my top 10 for March. Now, it's really, really hard to trade right now, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably one of the hardest times ever to trade when you're dealing with a global meltdown like this in the midst of a coronavirus where the top stocks in the world that are doing well are coronavirus stocks. It's a very difficult time to trade. However, what I think I've done here is I've got a little bit of everything for March to try to diversify, take advantage of some momentum, and take advantage of some stocks that are just down. So my number 10 pick is the Valens company. So full disclosure, I bought 2,000 shares of the Valens company today. I picked it up at $2.90. It went as high as $3.15 last time I looked at it, and then it came back down and finished at $2.95. I just think that this company, with their growth potential and everyone on the street giving them a price target of at least $8, I think at $2.90 it was just too good of a price not to buy it. And I feel like cannabis has been so slaughtered that even though Valens reported EBITDA and record revenue, the stock has gone down. The stock market overall is down and has been down for 7 days in a row. So the market is clearly melting down due to the coronavirus fears. And I think this is an overreaction to a lot of stocks. And that's why I got in to the Valens company. Now, I want 10,000 shares. I do have 2,000 now. I want to pick up 8,000 more. So I thought that this was a good time to maybe take a first position. This is the first time I've ever bought the Valens company. I've disclosed it in the description of this video. Full disclosure, I own 2,000 shares of the Valens company. And I also believe in this company, and that's why I have them in number 10 for March 2020. Now, I'm not saying it can't go lower. It could definitely go lower. It has been lower just this week. So there's always the chance that it could go lower. I just think that there's some upside there. And that's why I invested in it. And that's why I believe in it enough to put them in my top 10 for March 2020. In number 9, a coronavirus stock. Now, these guys are looking for a cure for the coronavirus. If you guys feel like you have a stock that should be on my list, let me know. If you have a top 10 that you want to share with me, let me know. I will write it down and add them to my list. Okay? What's up, Crypto Believer? 3M is good. Yeah, I like 3M. I'm going to write down your picks too, guys. And Steven says, KBev, I love the business, love the idea, love all of it. Hey, man, KBev has been a good pick for you guys, right? I brought you guys KBev, and they've been doing well. So I'm happy about KBev, and I'm very happy they're doing well. What do I think about VXRT? Yeah, VXRT, another stock that's been doing well in this coronavirus madness. I think it has potential. It didn't make my top 10, but it's definitely one that I'm watching. Thank you for sharing that pick, Anthony Rice. Steven says, smash the like for our captain. Yo, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Green Bull says BTU and KNT. KNT is one that's part of my gold list. BTU, I'm going to do some more research on. Thank you for sharing your pick. We're number 1 and number 2, respectively, on the TSX Venture 50. Interesting. Really, eh? Number 1 and number 2, TSX Venture 50. Interesting. Thank you for sharing that. Ronnie Ray says, Rich, I told you we go back up today. What went back up today? Because I see a lot of red. So be specific. What went up today? A lot of people tell me lots of things. So be specific. I don't remember every conversation with everybody. I try to. But I don't like what went up today. We're down 357 points. Like NASDAQ was green, finished off strong. S&P 500 finished off pretty strong. Dow finished pretty strong. Global Dow finished pretty strong from what they were, but still everything is down. Global Dow is down 357 points today. S&P 500 down 24 points today. NASDAQ up, everything down. So what exactly went up today? Be specific. Some specific stocks, maybe. Maple Mike says, thoughts on AYR? It's an MSO. I like AYR. They got a tight share structure. I think they have a lot of potential. But I also feel like cannabis right now is very bare. So Valens is the only cannabis company that made my top 10 this month. So I have Valens, VLNCF in America. VLNS is my number 10 pick. In number 9, GILD. So number 10 is Valens. And number 9 is GILD. Now, GILD is Gilead, and they are one of the leaders for the coronavirus. They are looking for a vaccine, and they are one of the leaders. So I think they're a big player, and they're one of the guys that kind of have a first mover advantage to potentially find a cure for the coronavirus. And that's why we're seeing coronavirus stocks are just screaming, because companies are rushing to try to find the cure. And those companies that find the cure will be the ones that will skyrocket. And GILD, Gilead Sciences Inc., at $69, I wrestled with this because they were up this week. I mean, they're up as high as $78 this week, and now they're at 69. So I was just like, I think now is the time to get in. Yeah, it could go lower, guys. Don't get me wrong. But if these guys find the cure for the coronavirus, they're going to go to $100. So I think Gilead is a big, big, big player that could be one of the leaders that leads the way to finding a cure for the coronavirus. That's why I have them in my number 9 pick. And let's just take a look at their share structure, Gilead. Actually, first of all, Valens Growworks has a market cap of 283 million, 100 million shares issued and outstanding, 99 million shares in the float. So under 100 million shares in the float. Tight float. That's why I like Valens. And I like their business model. And I think the cannabis sector is so beaten down that eventually we will find a bottom and some of these stocks will skyrocket. And I'm going to start with the ones that are making money. And Valens is well on their way to being one of the most profitable cannabis companies in the world. Gilead Sciences, a $91 billion market cap, 1.2 billion shares issued and outstanding, $69.36. So if they find the cure for the coronavirus, I think that stock goes to $100. And that's why I needed to add them to my list. I changed my list up so it's not always the same picks every single month. Now, my next pick is Kinross Gold, KGC. KGC on the New York Stock Exchange, Kinross Gold. I'm a huge fan of gold. Gold's been taking a big hit. Kinross took a big hit at the end of the day today, down 5.99%. KGC at $5.02. This is one of the best gold companies, I believe, out there that's still priced reasonably well. $5.02 in America, symbol K in Canada. I like it. And I think, gold is a safe haven and people are going to go to gold. Market cap of 6.6 billion for Kinross Gold, 1.2 billion shares issued outstanding, and a $5 stock. So still priced relatively good. I think there's a lot of upside there, and I like Kinross Gold. So they're my number 8 pick, Kinross Gold. What do you guys think of my 3 picks so far? Valens in number 10, Gilead in number 9, and in number 8, Kinross Gold. So you're getting a little bit of everything right now, guys, here with these picks. You're getting cannabis, number 10. You're getting a coronavirus vaccine company in number 9. And you're getting a gold company in number 8. So I think we're getting very nicely diversified here. What do you guys think? In number 7, this company just burst on the scene. And hey, guys, if you guys are alive, smash the like button because we're live. We're interactive. We're going to give you the top 10 picks for March 2020. Okay. And I appreciate your like so far. Thank you, guys. And every like helps. So we get more people here, and you guys can give me your top 10. And if you give me something that I don't know, I'm going to add it to my list. And if I like your picks, I'm going to give you some credit, talk about you, maybe get you on my show. If I like your picks, I'll talk about your picks and I'll analyze your picks and I'll do due diligence on your picks and I'll look at what all the analytics say and all the analysts say so that we can try to really dive into these picks and see what you guys, what you guys are working with. That's how we win as a community. So thank you guys for your likes. I appreciate you guys. Number 10, Valens Grow Works. Number 9, Gilead, Gild. Valens is VLNS in Canada, VLNCF in America, and Kinross Gold, KGC in America, K in Canada. Those are my 10, 9, and 8 picks for March 2020. In number 7, R RTTR. Ritter Pharmaceuticals, RTTR. Man, I wish I brought you guys this one earlier. I knew about this at 20 cents. Should have brought it earlier. I didn't see any movement. Then all of a sudden, with everything that was happening, I didn't get in. And I knew about this at 26 cents. And even 20 cents, actually. And we were talking about it in our Telegram, and I just never got in. Haven't bought it yet. I thought about getting in today. It screamed. I mean, it's been as high in the last year as $1.35. Today went as high as 80 cents. Finished at 69, up 143% today. Ritter Pharmaceuticals Inc. Down post-market 3%. It's at 66 cents. Could just be a massive mover because of the coronavirus. It's more of like a risky play. I'm not suggesting you buy it, guys, but it just is screaming. Okay, it's screaming with momentum. Screaming with momentum. That's why I had to put them on my list, number 7, because I just want to help you guys get freedom. And they're at 24% buy on bar chart, which means they're just starting to create momentum, despite the fact that they're screaming. Like from 28 cents to 69 cents in one day. It's absolutely ridiculous. And they went as high as 80 cents. So this is just one you have to have on your watch list. Have it on your radar. It's exploded. It's come way up. So be careful. I'm not suggesting it can't go down. Any of these picks can go down. And remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. Always do your due diligence. Always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live. Ritter Pharmaceuticals Inc. is involved in developing therapeutic products to treat inflammatory, gastrointestinal, and metabolic diseases. Its lead product candidate is RPG28, a novel microbiome modulator, which is under development for the reduction of symptoms associated with lactose intolerance. Obviously, they've got probably more news coming out that's giving them a boost right now. Ritter Pharmaceuticals on January 21st, Inc. and Collagen Inc. announced merger agreement. That was the last big news I see here on bar chart, up 360% since December 26th and 283% since February 18th. So it's up 280% in a week, folks. Sorry, 10 days. Not bad, eh? So I have to bring it to your radar. I'm not suggesting you buy it. I'm just saying it could go up, it could go down, it could go sideways. But put on your watch list, put on your radar. It could be a big mover. And some of these coronavirus stocks are just screaming. And I'm going to show you more. And I almost bought this one today just on pure FOMO and momentum trade because it's been doing some crazy things, but it could also go down. So be very careful. RTTR, Ritter Pharmaceuticals, number 7. So full disclosure, number 6 here, RTTR, number 7. And full disclosure, Ritter Pharmaceuticals. Let's see here. Look at their share structure, folks. RTTR. Ritter Pharmaceuticals. RTTR. 10 million shares. Like, are you serious? 10 million shares. This thing's tight, man. So this is something ridiculous. 10 million shares in the float is what I see. So that might be why it's just screaming. So guys, just put it on your watch list, put it on your radar. It's crazy. Okay. And I just want to help you guys get this freedom. That's all I want. I just want you guys to get that freedom. Green Bull says, I nearly bought Ritter at 20 cents too. We were all talking about it. And it was like kind of like the one that got away, but it never gets away because we always got new picks, guys. So number 6, full disclosure, I did buy it and sell this one today. IBIO. I just day traded it in 5 minutes. I made $1,000. IBIO is number 6. Honestly, guys, I didn't study this company. I didn't research them that much. I straight up just looked at the indicators. I did a momentum trade today. I took a big risk. It paid off. It's not the way you should trade. It's just it was straight up FOMO momentum trade. Like, hey, I saw it going up. All my indicators were saying it was going up. It's a 40% buy on bar chart. IBO Inc. up 181% today. I bought it at $2, sold it at 220, made a quick 10%. I put in 10 grand, made $1,000 in and out, just like that. It was just like a momentum trade. It was going up, and I just took it. Full disclosure on that, I just made $1,000 in and out. I could have lost. It was very risky. It did go down after I bought it. It also went up way higher. Had I stayed in, it was as high today as, take a look, IBIO. It was as high today as, guys, I'm building a trading academy, and I'd love for you guys to be a part of it. For only, $200 a month, you're going to learn how to be a trader and how to build a trading business. And I'm even helping our members by putting people on their teams and helping them grow their business. So we're growing very fast. There's full disclosure, 23 members now within the trading academy. I am now getting paid to trade. And I love it because I make money helping people build a trading business and learn how to trade gold, Bitcoin, stocks, Forex, you name it, we do it. Now, IBIO, guys, went up 183%. It was already up when I got in. It was a straight momentum trade. I was looking at all the indicators. I took a risk and I won, but I could have lost. It went up as high as 340 today. Had I stayed in and sold at 340, I literally could have turned 10 grand into about 7 grand in profit in a day. I didn't. I sold and made $1,000. I was happy with that because I was up. It went up to 230. Then it came back down to 220, and I just took my order. I put in my order at 220 to sell. It hit my order and I sold. So I live with the win of $1,000 in 5 minutes. If I stayed in, at one point it went down to 180, I saw. And then at one point it was actually as high as 250. And then it went down to 245 at the end of the day, up 183%. And then now it's down 7%. Aftermarket at 227. I don't like to hold these types of trades overnight. I don't like to hold them over weekend. Something that's up 183%, it's really risky. I wouldn't suggest you do it. It was just a momentum trade that I did. I was in and out in 5 minutes, and it was very risky, and I'm glad that I got out. I don't like holding these over the weekend. It could open up on Monday at $5, or it could open up Monday at $1. So I'm not suggesting you go and buy it. I will have a disclaimer explaining what I did with IBIO today, how I made money. I just bought it and sold it and made $1,000 on it today. It was just a quick day trade, and they're number 6 on my list, IBIO. Let's take a look at their share structure. So RTTR has a ridiculous share structure from what I see on OTC markets. I hope that's correct because I see 10 million shares, which is ridiculous. IBIO, not the case here. 76 million outstanding shares, which is still tight. 65 million market cap for IBIO. Obviously, that needs to be adjusted based on the new share price. Share price at 245. They should have a much higher market cap by Monday. IBIO just crazy on the, what are they on, the MX exchange? I believe they're on the MX exchange or the New York Stock Exchange market. Small cap, IBIO. So, another company that, These companies that come out with news and they talk about coronavirus and the stocks explode, guys. So you just got to kind of understand what you're dealing with, right? It's very risky. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be good days and bad days. Um, you know, but there's reasons why these stocks are going to move, and it's really because of coronavirus. So anytime someone puts out a press release or talks about a company and they're talking about coronavirus stocks, IBIO jumps in there. They become a part of the conversation, and then people start buying the stock, and then starts getting into chat rooms, and then it starts going, parabolic. So I'm not an expert. I'm not licensed. I'm not telling you to buy IBIO. It could go right back down. It's super risky, but they have to be on this list because they're exploding. So we're gonna watch them, and if they ride up like CODX did, and CODX was my top 10 pick last month, and it went up over 500% this month. If IBIO goes up to like $20, like CODX did, you guys are gonna be thanking me, right? So IBIO is my number 10 pick. In number 5, another stock that's just been going haywire, another coronavirus stock. You guys got to see this trend. You see this trend that's happening here? APT. This is ridiculous. Alpha Protech. This company is ridiculous. These guys are just ridiculous. So they're 100% strong buy on bar chart with the strongest short-term outlook on maintaining the current direction. Currently at $21, $22, these guys scream today. They just screamed and then they ended up down. The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen with APT. Like APT did some crazy stuff today and they have to be on everybody's watch list because they're making masks for the coronavirus. Like, I don't think you could be more of a perfect situation. So the stock is going bonkers. It did go as high as $41 today. Currently at 21, it was down 16%, but it is up aftermarket 6% already. It's just doing some crazy stuff because they're selling masks. And I'm going to do more research on them and get to know them more. But man, they APT, man, the first time I really ever talked to you guys about it, these guys have been something different. And they're 100% buy on bar chart despite the fact that they're down 12% because they've been screaming, guys. APT screaming. Just screaming. Absolutely screaming. Like at one point today, they were up 1,000%, right? From where they started. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to break it down here. APT, guys. It's crazy. So at one point today, they were up 1,000% since December when they hit $41. They are up since December, where they were $3.20. They're up 5 coronavirus. In fact, wow. It's crazy. These guys are nuts. It's nuts. APT. These guys are just nuts. Let's look at their share structure. Let's look at their share structure. Alpha Protech Limited on the Amex. So it's interesting. These are a lot of Amex stocks, small cap stocks, small cap biopharma, New York Stock Exchange small cap market. And these stocks are just flying. Guys are just flying. Alpha Protech. Put in your watches, put in your radar. My number 5 pick for March 2020. Man, I can't see how these guys don't just keep going higher because people are going to want to keep buying more masks. Makes sense to me. And guys, you want to see the best part? 13 million shares. That was like a hallelujah moment, right? 13 million shares. It's like a hallelujah moment. I know. It's a hallelujah moment. 13 million shares. That's tight. That's why they're going up, folks. Low floaters, tight floaters that can scream. I like those low floaters, tight floaters that can scream. Now, I'm not saying these stocks can't go down, guys. These guys have been screaming up. You got to watch them like a hawk, wait for the bottom, get in, and if you see a profit, 10% or more, get out. Went up, okay? So in number 5, and they've been a screamer all week long, and I think they went down so they can go back up next week because I don't see how the coronavirus just goes away next week. So because of the coronavirus and because we are all now scared about Earth, right? I think a very smart stock is space, SPCE. I really like SPCE. I've been doing a lot of research, and Richard Branson is a very interesting person, and he's doing some really, really good things with space. Virgin Galactic Holdings. And what a day space had. I mean, space has had a crazy week. It's had a crazy year. It's been as low as $7, okay, in the last year. It's been as high as $51. It was as high as $32 today. It was as low. Am I looking at the right space? SPC. Virgin Galactic Holdings. Sorry, I was looking. Yeah, here we go. SPCE. So it finished at $24.60, up 11.9%. It was as low as $19.25, been as low as $6.90 on the year, as high as $42.49 on the year. And it's been as high as $25.79 today and as low as $19.25 today, which was a great time to get in. I was looking at it. I almost bought it, but I didn't. I chickened out because I just didn't know that the market would bounce back, but it did kind of bounce back. And Virgin Galactic actually had a strong day, up 11.97%, and then up another 2.2% post market. These guys are becoming like a darling for day traders, guys, market makers, hedge funds. They're just playing it. They're just playing it up and down, up and down. So I like them. I like them. Another tight float stock. I think it's becoming one of those Wall Street darlings. Virgin Galactic Holdings, and they came out and said that they're going to be selling tickets for outer space for up to $1 million a ticket. So they're going to make a killing. And I just think that this is a great idea. And in a world right now where there's a lot of uncertainty, people are going to rally around these types of concepts. And I think Virgin Galactic Holdings is one of those plays that has a lot of potential. And I think you can get in lower if you're patient. Maybe you can get in under 20, but I think there's some huge upside here where if you do get under 20, you can ride it to 40 and double your money. So I think it's a very interesting play. And I think it should be on everybody's watch list, on everybody's radar, still affordable at $20, but it has a lot of upside. And you've got, very successful people behind the company. And then if we look at the share structure here, another beautiful share structure. And you're going to see that I like to bring you guys stocks that have very tight floats. Okay. And a tight float is a company that has less shares issued and outstanding and specifically in the float to trade. And the companies that have tight floats are typically the ones that can go up, especially when they're good companies. So when you take a good company and a growing company and you have a tight float, I think that is a recipe for success. And right now, I believe that this is a tight float, 82 million shares issued and outstanding. So these are the tight floaters that I like. And these are the types of companies that I think have a lot of potential. And I think it can go way higher. I do. And I think it's going to get more steam and more people are going to be interested in this company. You can also buy spce.u and spce.ws. So SPCE, let me add them to my list in number 4, SPCE. So we got a little bit of everything here, guys. We got a little bit of everything. We got Valens, a cannabis company, one of the best, I think, in the world. Gilead, a coronavirus vaccine company, one of the best in the world. Kinross Gold, one of the best, most affordable gold companies in the world. RTTR, Ritter Pharmaceuticals, one of the hottest potential coronavirus stocks right now. IBIO, another potential hot coronavirus stock. APT, another potential coronavirus stock mask making company. Then we got SPCE, who's going to take you to outer space in case the world gets crazy and is going to charge $1 million per ticket. They're number 4. And then in number 3, I think we got some good value here. In number 3, and thank you guys. If you guys like your value, please smash the like button, guys. In number 3, I got Teladoc. I like these guys. I put them in my top 10 last month. They didn't disappoint me. They were a huge winner for our members, and I'm putting them again in this month. I like TDOC, man. I do. Teladoc. Because think about it. More and more people are having problems with the coronavirus. More and more people are concerned about their health. Why not be able to pick up the phone and get service over the phone? This is the future of medicine. People are not going to want to go to the hospital. People are going to want to be able to take their own temperatures. People are going to want to be able to take care of themselves and their loved ones in their own homes. This is the future of medicine. Teladoc Health Services. They exploded this week. They went to $148. I brought it to you last month at $100. It was up 50% for our members at its peak. It came back. That was a gift. If it goes back to $100, amazing, because I think that this is going to only go higher. It's another low floater, tight float play. Love them. Teladoc Health, TDOC. I still think this company can go way higher. And they were higher this week. I haven't bought them yet. They retracted. And I'd be interested in buying this around $100 if I can get it at $100. A 124, it's tempting, but 100, it seems a little bit better. But 72 million outstanding shares, guys. 72 million outstanding shares, a $9.7 billion market cap for the largest telemedicine company in the world. So when you're buying this company, you're buying the largest telemedicine company in the world. I love them. I love them. And the fact they went down moved them up on my list. I'm not going to lie. The fact that they went down moved them up on my list. I'm not going to lie. I really like these guys, and they've been on fire. So I wanted to wait till the market closed so I can see all the prices and where I thought we could get the most value. And I really believe that TDOC could be an amazing play for us. Guys, look at this. They're 100% buy on bar chart with the strongest short-term outlook on maintaining the current direction. I just see so much potential for this company. I'm not suggesting you buy at these prices. If they dip, it could be a buy the dip opportunity. They did dip. That's why I really like this price. When they were priced at 140 earlier in the day, I wasn't as interested in moving them up. They were actually not even on my list. But when they finished down, I thought about it and I was like, this is a stock that could go to $200. I really think they could go to $200. As this coronavirus scare continues to grow, Teladoc could become a really big giant. Teladoc Inc. is a telehealth company. The company offers telehealth services via mobile devices, internet, video, and phone to clients primarily in the United States. Its solution connects consumers with physicians and behavioral health professionals to treat upper respiratory infection and other problems. Number 3 on my list. Number 2 on my list, and man, they were really low. I almost bought them today. Oh man, I wanted to so bad. I wanted to so bad. Oh, 40% buy on bar chart, despite the fact that they were getting crushed today and they finished up 1.55%, but they did get crushed today. MasterCard. Oh man, I love me some MasterCard. So number 2, MasterCard. I think in a world where people are getting more and more into debt, people are going to use their credit cards more. They're going to be staying home. They're going to be using their credit cards. I think MasterCard is a brilliant play for a safe play for our community and for our members because I want to get you guys in the best. And I think MasterCard is the best. They're already up 293. They're 40% buy on bar chart. They dipped all the way down, guys, and it was such a great buy. They got down to about 270, 275 range today. Oh, I wanted to buy it so bad, but I just couldn't pull the trigger because the market was crashing and I didn't get the guts to do it. But it was a buying opportunity. I knew it was. It went to 273. I could have bought it at 273. It's already up from that. So it's already come up from that bottom that it hit today. And I kind of knew it would, but I didn't have the guts to do it. And then it bounced. So I really like MasterCard. I think more and more people are going to use their credit cards, working from home, being home. That's why I think, guys, if you want to join the academy, holler at me, richtvlive@gmail.com. Work from home, guys. Take back your freedom. Don't go outside if you don't want to. Work from home, make money from home, trade from home. Okay. And learn how to trade, use your indicators, do trend reversals, do momentum trades. I think MasterCard is a great trade. Any way you look at it, MasterCard's a great company, tons of money in the bank. And I think that they're just a huge, huge company for our community to start accumulating. They're a strong buy rating right now. Um, all the analysts believe that. Up 34% in the last year, up 6% in the last since the bottom today. So pretty much they hit the lowest they've been in the last 3 months today at 273. So I really think that there's a lot of upside here. MasterCard Incorporated advances global commerce by providing a critical economic link among financial institutions, businesses, cardholders, and merchants worldwide. As a franchisor, processor, and advisor, MasterCard develops and markets payment solutions and provides industry leading analysis and consulting. Amazing company, MasterCard. Amazing company for you guys to have in your portfolio. Um, I want to own these guys. I almost bought them today. I might buy them next week, guys. That's how much I like them. I really like them at 273. I wanted that price. I was looking at it and licking my chops. I had a feeling it was going to bounce back, but I didn't. It went as low as what? It finished at 290. Um, I'm not saying it won't go down. I just think it's a company that you want to own. Company you want to own in your portfolio. So I really like them, and I think it would be smart as members of a community that's growing and growing as far as understanding and building wealth. I think we want to own MasterCard in our portfolio because if any of us have a MasterCard, which I do, have multiple MasterCards, you want to be able to make money with MasterCard and then pay your interest if you have interest. So it literally pays itself. Let MasterCard pay off your MasterCard. I just think it's brilliant. So I want our community to do that. 994 million shares issued and outstanding. I just think that that's a very tight float for a company of this size. A $284 billion market cap. This is one of the most powerful companies in the world. Why not own them? That's why they're in my number two. I love MasterCard. And in number one, Visa. I love Visa, guys. Number one, I got Visa. I was looking at Visa today too. I wanted to buy them today too on the dip. Visa is just a beast, and I think our community deserves to own some Visa. I think Visa is one of the most powerful companies in the world, and I think we need to just accumulate this giant. And if you've ever had a Visa, and I have multiple Visas, you know that they make a lot of money in interest, and almost everybody who has a credit card has a Visa. So it's either Visa or MasterCard. So Visa had a big dip today too. That dip was a buying opportunity, in my opinion. I almost bought it myself, kind of kicking myself for not. But I love Visa and I love MasterCard and I love American Express. And if you've been watching Rich TV Live, you know I've been talking about Visa and I want more and more members to start accumulating these great companies because that's how we're going to build wealth for ourselves. We will eliminate volatility in our portfolios and build stability by owning Visa. So 173 was the lowest it went today. That was amazing, an amazing price, in my opinion. And I believe that this is a company that, yeah, it could go lower. With uncertainty in the world, we could see it go lower. I mean, it's been as low as 156, okay, this year. It's been as high as 213. It finished at 181 today. It went up after market. It's already at 183. Guys that are cash rich, okay? Remember, these companies are making interest off of you. They're cash rich. So they can literally buy back shares themselves if they choose to. This is a company that is on an upward trajectory. If you look at its chart, you will see that historically, over the last 5 years, it just goes higher. And every time it pulls back, it just goes higher after that. I believe these dips for Visa are buying opportunity. And I believe that Visa will withstand a coronavirus as well as anybody because people will have to stay at home and use their credit cards. And if people trade and learn to trade from their phones, which is what I think everyone should do, this is the future, guys. Think about it. trade from your phone, make money, pay your Visa, pay your MasterCard. Then buy Visa and MasterCard. And if Visa and MasterCard are going up, you can make money on the way up. If they're going down, you can short it through the trading academy and make money shorting it and accumulate Visa, MasterCard, some of the best companies in the world that will continue to go up because eventually we will find a vaccine for the coronavirus. I believe that. And when we do, these stocks that are starting to go down will eventually scream back up. So let's invest in the best. Once again, Visa, number 1, MasterCard, number 2, Teladoc, number 3, Space, number 4, APT, number 5, IBIO, number 6, RTTR, number 7, Kinross Gold, number 8, GILD, number 9, Valens, number 10. Those are my top 10 picks for March 2020. Thank you guys for joining. I apologize I haven't gone through all you guys' messages. I just wanted to get through those 10 picks first. And I hope you guys like those picks. What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. This is your boy Rich from Rich to Be Live. Have a great weekend, everybody. I appreciate all your support. Smash the like button if you like this video. Let me know your top 10 for March 2020. Let me know if you like my top 10. Do you agree with my picks? Do you disagree with my picks? What should I add? Guys, do not buy these picks. Do not buy these picks. I'm not suggesting you go buy these picks. Rich TV Live is strictly for education and entertainment purposes. These picks are highly volatile. They're very risky. Some of them have been up a lot. Some of them are going to do very well. Some of them might crash. They're very, very risky, okay? Don't buy my picks, okay? If you like my picks, let me know. Comment down below. Please smash the like button. Share this video everywhere. This is Rich from Rich TV Live. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We've been bringing you winners since 2017. I think we're only getting better. We've been diversifying. And since we've been diversifying, I know myself personally, I'm having very good success. I'm now in a trading academy. I'm getting paid to trade. We do have 23 members and growing. I am a Platinum 600 now in the trading academy. Time business. And I'm going to be putting in more time to grow the academy to help you guys build your businesses. Love to trade with you guys. Love to help you guys create passive residual income. This is Rich from Rich TV Live. I'm out. Just email me if you want to join the academy, richtvlive@gmail.com. You too can learn how to get freedom. Your boy's out. Peace. Have a nice weekend, everybody. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Without you guys, none of this is possible. It's your boy, Rich. It's true. We're getting freedom. Let's get it.